know, guys, we have a lot of matches we need to talk about. And, well, Predictions Kane is busy running for office in some county somewhere over in the middle of the country. So we have a brand new member of the Wrestling Rundown. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
No.
I'm calling him the Predictions Villain.
Fair enough.
We're talking about NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3 and SummerSlam. 17 matches. Let's get going.
Yes. We're going to start off with the NXT matches because they're going to happen first.
Yep, on Saturday.
Go figure. Hideo Itami versus Aleister Black, a.k.a. the kick match.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
I'm going to go with Hideo. I think Hideo is going to serve Aleister Black his first loss.
Ooh. I'm going to say Aleister Black retains his undefeated streak.
Alrighty then.
We're going to have a match that has absolutely zero build-up whatsoever when Andrade Cien Almas faces off against Mr. Wrestling Johnny Gargano. And there ain't no way in hell that I am not voting for Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I'm going for Johnny Gargano. I think this is... Selena Vega took it a step too far, and I think she signed up Andrade for a little bit too much, and he's going to get his ass kicked by Johnny.
Too much too soon.
Yep. Title matches.
Yes. Tag Team Championships on the line. Authors of Pain with Paul Ellering defend against Sanity.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to go with Sanity. Not just because I'm wearing the shirt, but I think Sanity's on a really good rise to prominence, especially, how over they've been, putting, just really putting Authors of Pain in their place. I think Eric Young's plan has come to fruition, and they're going to take the NXT Tag Titles.
Alrighty, well, I am going to go on the opposite side of the bridge and say Authors of Pain.
Alrighty then.
I think, because this is really only like their third title defense.
Yeah, because, DIY... and I guess did they defend against the Revival?
Yeah, okay, so that'd be the fourth. I just think they need a bigger run.
Oh, and Heavy Machinery.
Yeah. They need a bigger run as the champions, and I think they're gonna wait to drop them until TM61 comes back.
Alrighty then.
Because they were kind of supposed to be the big feud for
That's true.
Authors of Pain to begin with. Women's Championship for NXT.
It's gonna be so good.
The undefeated reign of Asuka versus Ember Moon, the badass challenger.
Hell yeah!
I think we're in agreement
here.
Yeah,
it seems too perfect, especially with a certain event that's happening Monday.
Raw.
No, the eclipse.
Oh, I was gonna say going back to work after the weekend.
No, the solar eclipse is happening Monday, so it would only be fitting that 2 days before it, Asuka's title reign is eclipsed by Ember Moon.
Yep, we're on the same boat there, so
Absolutely.
that's a double vote.
Yeah.
For Miss Moon.
It's gonna be a good match.
And finally, for the NXT Championship, Drew McIntyre looks to dethrone the glorious Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
I'm going to say that Bobby Roode keeps on keeping on.
Yeah, I think he's going to get thrown that curveball. He's going to find out, after, this massive war that he has with Drew McIntyre, that he now has to defend the title again against Roderick Strong.
Yep.
No more than a couple weeks later. So, yeah, Bobby Roode retaining that NXT title.
Yes.
Moving on to SummerSlam. Holy shit.
We've got 12 more matches to go.
Good God.
So we're going to jump into what I'm seeing are supposed to be the pre-show matches.
Yeah, interesting choices.
The Cruiserweight Championship. Akira Tozawa, the new champion, defends against former champion Neville.
Akira Tozawa.
Yeah.
This
is way too soon.
Yeah, it's
should have happened Sunday.
Yeah.
Not Monday.
Yeah.
Fuck off, whoever decided that.
Well, they literally could have done the title change on Sunday, the Neville promo that happened on 205 Live on Monday, and then had the rematch on 205 Live.
Yeah. Would have made a way bigger impact.
Absolutely.
The New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, lots of belts on the line on the pre-show.
Yeah. 3 of them.
Yeah.
If you count the tag championships separately.
Exactly. I'm going New Day retention.
You go New Day retention?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
another one of those. It's way too quick.
too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost starting to feel like maybe the New Day. It's not going to be as long.
No.
As the same run that they had on Raw.
Definitely not.
But I feel like they're about to go on another one of these. We're going to be on the top for a while.
I say they keep it. They keep the titles until either Night of Champions at the earliest or Survivor Series at the latest. It's my guess. I don't know who gets Night of Champions this year, so somewhere in there.
All right, let's get a couple preliminary matches out of the way that most of them I don't even care about. John Cena versus Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin has to win.
It's so difficult to vote against John Cena
Yeah.
in a pay-per-view match. This is probably one of the ones I'm the most torn over who to pick. I'm going to be completely honest. I've been pretty transparent throughout my tenure on the rundown that I'm not a huge Baron Corbin supporter.
Yeah, you never really have been.
But at the same time, with just the fucking outcome of the cash-in attempt on SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
Literally, they couldn't have picked a better way if they were trying to purposely take the wind out of Baron Corbin's sails. So, in order to keep him going, he has to beat John Cena.
That's like, I'm not blaming John Cena, and I'm not voting against him because I don't like John Cena. I'm voting for Baron Corbin because, literally, like you said, this is the only way to not completely ruin Baron Corbin.
Yes. That being said, I'm still going to put my vote on John Cena.
All right.
I think it's the smart vote if I want to win a point.
That's fair.
Baron Corbin, make me fucking eat my words, because despite the fact that I don't like y'all that much, I don't want to feel like WWE's already at the point where they're willing to let you die.
Yeah.
How about the rematch between Randy Orton and Rusev?
No, rematch. This was their first time.
Is it their first time?
Yeah.
I think they've wrestled before.
Well,
Maybe not on pay-per-view, but I think Randy Orton was one of the first people to join the I Beat Rusev Club after Cena.
okay. Well, it's not really a rematch. It's happening again.
Rusev versus Randy.
I'm going Rusev. Mostly because that's the only way that this keeps going, and I don't think this is going to be a one and done.
I'm also going to vote... Well... Yeah, I'm going to vote Rusev on this one, just because it seems like Orton has the upper hand.
And Randy doesn't mind putting people over, especially someone like Rusev, who's proved himself to be a hell of a powerhouse.
Yeah, Randy's had the upper hand in most of their encounters so far with their...
Yeah, except...
The fact that they just love RKO out of nowhere.
They did it really well on SmackDown.
Except for everybody screamed.
He didn't scream on SmackDown?
No, I mean, the crowd.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you can't stop that.
Yeah.
That just happens.
Like Orton has that thing where he's very, very easy to get the upper hand on his opponents.
Yeah.
Which by most WWE standards then means if he's the one that's heading to the pay-per-view with all the momentum, he's probably not going to win.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
Yeah. So, how about Big Show versus Big Cass in a big match with an Enzo in a cage, dangling above the ring, a dangleberry.
I don't care about this match. I wrote down one decision, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to go with the Big Show.
I'm going with Cass. Not because I like Cass. So if I had to pick between the two, I'm definitely picking Big Show on who I like the best.
Yeah.
Here's where I think this is going to go, because I think WWE has realized that they made a big mistake.
Go on.
I feel like WWE is realizing that splitting up Enzo and Cass was probably the worst thing they could do for Enzo and Cass. So I think Enzo's actually going to turn on Big Show during this match. And the whole thing was a big ruse for them to get noticed.
Interesting.
Yep. He's either going to drop out of the shark cage and like onto Big Show, or he's going to drop like brass knuckles to Cass.
I'm going to change my vote. I'm going to go back to Cass.
Do you like my theory?
Yeah, I do. I want that to be a thing. It's not often that I change my vote, but I'm going to do it right now. That's cool. I hope that's a thing, because I don't want Enzo and Cass to break up, and I think that would be a great way to turn them heel.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, especially now that they have a bunch of even people.
Yeah. Alright, the last match not for titles on the main card.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt versus the Demon Finn Balor.
It's going to be the Demon Finn Balor, because he doesn't lose when he's the Demon.
Pretty much.
And Bray won on Monday.
Yep. That's easy enough. Alright, let's start putting some belts on the line. How about them Raw Tag Team Championships?
Yeah.
One of the last matches added to the card officially. The reunited Shield of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins
I'm calling the Shield, because I think the Shield is all back together.
versus The Bar.
Yeah. A lot of steel in this match.
Yes.
Shields versus bars. I'm going to go with the Shield.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Going that strong already.
Yeah,
huh?
I think this is going to be like a Hardy situation at WrestleMania, where like, you know, the club didn't really realize what they were getting themselves into when they got in that match. I don't think the Bar realizes what they have to deal with now. So I'm going with the Shield. They might not win the tag titles, but I'm going with the Shield win.
Oh, I see where you're going with that one. I'm going to say The Bar.
All right.
Via shenanigans, because I think there's a certain champion who's not on the card that might be angry that he's not on the card, and he might try and interfere in a match, and particularly this one.
My favorite belt isn't on the line at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
Alrighty. The United States Championship is on the line, though. The SmackDown Intercontinental Belt.
The blue Intercontinental belt.
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue Intercontinental belt.
Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles with Shani McMahon as the referee.
Shani?
Yep.
Shani McMahon.
That's not how you say it?
Shani McMahon.
Shani McMahon.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, I'm going with Styles myself, because as good as this feud has been,
We can stop.
it's time for it to be done.
Yeah. Because we need AJ to start doing the Open
Open
Challenge on
Challenge.
SmackDown.
And then we need to build up for Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon at Survivor Series.
Oh, is that a thing?
I have no idea, but I think that's kind of where this is leading.
It does seem that way.
Yeah. I mean, did you see Shane practically no-sell the super kick on Tuesday?
He no-sold a helicopter crash. So, yeah. He's got
the
this.
toughest guy on SmackDown. Alright, let's move over to Womentown.
This is a town I want to be in.
Yeah, better than Slam Town.
Man, that's Johnny Mundo lives there. At least Tayo would be there.
Yeah. But Ricky Mandel would be there.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
So would Jack Evans. Fuck that place.
I'll have to let you know, in a completely non-term the way this would sound, but I'll have to let you know about it later. Jack Evans appeared in my dream a couple nights ago.
Alright, that's when the camera goes off. We'll talk about that.
Alright, let's start with the SmackDown, ladies. Naomi versus Natalya. Natalya finally getting a high-profile pay-per-view championship match.
Which is why I'm just hoping and praying that she wins.
Yeah, I'm still going with Naomi on this one.
You're taking that smart money?
I'm taking it just because we still need to see where this whole Tamina thing is going to go. And it's just not going to make as much sense if we have a heel champion when Tamina is going to start trying to gun for the championship.
True. I just really want Natty to hold the belt, so...
Yeah. And then over on the Raw side, your two favorite ladies on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha Banks challenges Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. I'm going to say Alexa retains. Ha. Ha 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 ha.
I'm going with Sasha because I think they were pretty keen on having her drop the title if it was supposed to be Bayley. So I think perhaps a short run for Sasha before they actually get to do the final Alexa versus Bayley. Or maybe Sasha just turns heel and beats the shit out of Bayley and then they start doing a thing.
Alright. And I believe that leaves us with
the big belts.
The two large belts.
The two largest belts.
Large belts with a side of fries and a Coke. The SmackDown Championship.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
You know, I'm noticing that Predictions Villain doesn't say people's name right.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tarvis Clot.
You're an asshole. No, I mean...
It's a real exclamation point.
You're a villain.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm torn on this match.
I'm gonna say Jinder.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say Jinder because I don't want them to jump the gun with Nakamura.
Yeah.
I don't, like, the Nakamura thing needs build.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to blow their load this soon.
Yeah, and I think Shinsuke needs to be the victim of at least one of these situations that Randy had to deal with, having the Singh brothers out there. I don't see Great Khali showing up at SummerSlam, but hell, anything's possible.
We didn't really see him showing up for the Punjabi prison match either, though.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm
gonna say Jinder Mahal retains specifically because of Great Khali.
Yeah, I already have myself down for Jinder. I'm gonna stick with Jinder, because I
You agree?
Yeah, and I'm kind of becoming a Jinder Maholic.
Ooh.
I've been extremely impressed with this title run, so.
You liking the Maharaja?
I do.
Cool. It's like you're getting on board with all these people that you didn't like before.
Yeah. Well, Brock Lesnar's still around.
Yep.
Good segue.
Good segue because Brock Lesnar defends the Universal Championship in a fatal 4-way match.
And hopefully he goes the fuck away.
Yeah, they're going to have to lock him up in a cage, wink wink.
Hint, hint. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
God. Blatant
Can
as
you be
fuck.
any less subtle, please, Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman doesn't know what subtle is.
No. He defends the championship against Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Roman Reigns, where only one fall has to take place, and Brock Lesnar doesn't even have to get pinned.
And I would like to see him get pinned, but that's not going to happen. Yeah. I'm going with Braun Strowman.
Really?
I'm going. I don't know. I'm voting for a lot of underdogs on this one. I think it would be extremely dumb, and not just by my personal bias, to put it on Roman Reigns. Because I think
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure that the entirety of the WWE Universe would eat this pay-per-view alive if Roman Reigns won this Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, if there's no other inclination better than the reaction from Raw during Paul Heyman's promo, where the crowd was pro Lesnar, pro Samoa Joe, pro Braun Strowman, anti Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And as much as I'd like to see Samoa Joe win it, I don't think he's going to win it in a Fatal 4-Way. I think he's best suited to win it one-on-one. So I'm going to say Braun Strowman goes on a fucking tear, and he becomes the Universal Champion.
I'm going to say Samoa Joe wins.
Alright.
I would really like to see Braun Strowman win, but I'm going to go on the exact opposite fence of what you said, saying that Samoa Joe isn't best suited to win it in this style of match, because Samoa Joe has proven, via the way he won the 5-way match, to make him number one contender in the first place, he's going to use the exact same tactic to win this match.
The problem he has now is he's not going against someone the size of Finn Balor.
Yeah.
He's going against all extremely hefty dudes. So it's going to be a lot more difficult to pick someone up off of a pin and huck them out of the ring.
Yes, which is why I'm going to be a bold predictor here.
All right, go for it.
Samoa Joe is going to get the victory over Brock Lesnar.
No fucking way. Is he pinning him or choking him out?
Choking him out.
Oh, shit.
And as like a prerequisite, though, he's going to take the Superman punch and the Braun Strowman power slam first.
And then Braun and Roman are just going to, like, fight each other away?
Yeah, chances are, what I'm assuming is Brock takes the Superman punch, Strowman power slams Brock, and then probably power slams Roman to get him out of the way. And then that time, Strowman, has that extra few seconds where he has to focus on get Roman out of the ring. And that's where Samoa Joe's going to be able to sneak in from behind and dump Braun out too, and then run over to an probably already out cold Lesnar, and just slap on the Coquina clutch and just make the ref have to call the match.
Man, I'll tell you right now, if Brock Lesnar is the one that takes the fall, and if he does get choked out by the Coquina clutch, I will be the happiest motherfucker on the planet.
Plus, if the rumors are true and John Jones is at ringside,
he's going to cause a distraction.
Well, and it's going to be the best way to keep that sort of storyline in UFC going if John Jones can make fun of Brock Lesnar for being submitted in WWE.
It's true. Holy shit, we made it through.
Can you count how many differences we have?
Oh, we have a lot. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 differences.
Just, yeah.
Now, we've come with the challenge.
Yeah, an interesting one.
Hot and cold challenge. Fire and ice challenge.
Yeah. Song of Ice and Fire, because I'm a fan of Game of Thrones.
Yes. The SummerSlam / Winter Slam challenge.
Well, Attack Pro Wrestling
yeah.
is doing Winter Slam. So.
Exactly. So, for each point the loser loses by, they will have to endure eating a spicy pepper while also being doused with extremely cold ice water.
Yeah, so we're going on both ends of the spectrum here, and I have a feeling that based on how many good ideas you had, I'm going to lose royally, and it's going to be a bad day for me.
But let's take into consideration that some of my ideas were good ideas, And WWE is not on a great track record of good ideas.
Yeah, sorry, Baron.
Yeah. I feel bad for Baron.
You feel bad for Darren Corbin?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click the links down in the description.
There's a lot of links
Like
in
the
the description.
podcast.
That's
And
one of the
Reasonable
links.
Wrestling fans.
With a W.
Like wrestling.
Woo!
And woo. Get well soon, Ric Flair. Yeah, so be sure to check us out next week. We'll have our SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver reactions, our reviews, and all of the fallout next week. Be sure to check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans for the punishment videos, plus more to come very soon. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We appreciate you watching. But for now, guys, we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.